Hello guys, my name is Alfiqih Rowandy Yunus with official number A1M222224056. And we'll talk about assimilation in morphology and phonology. What is the main types and why it matters for pronunciation and word formation. The definition is assimilation is a process where a sound becomes more like a nervous sound. In language, this often happens at morpheme boundaries. For example, when a prefix meets a root or inside words during fast speech, the result is easier articulation and smoother transition between sounds. Two broad areas. We can think of assimilation in two related ways. First is phonological assimilation, change in pronunciation during speech. For example, handbag. If we fast, become handbag. The second is morphological assimilation. It changes in morphemes when words combine. For example, if in impossible become impossible. Okay, types of assimilation. There are several common types. Regressive assimilation. The following sound influence the preceding one. For example, in plus possible, it become impossible. The bilabial p cause the nasal to become bilabial im. Bilabial. Yeah. Progressive assimilation. The preceding sound influence the following one. Example in English, the voice ending in dogs, g, g, influence the plural s to be voiced as dogs. Okay, reciprocal or mutual assimilation. Both sounds change to become more similar, less common as a clear category, but seen in a correlation. Collision assimilation. Two sound merge into a new sound. For example, did you become did you? Did you become did you? Okay, the plural everyday in English examples, plurals, cats versus dogs, and horses. The plural change depending on the preceding sound, voiceless or sibilant, and prefix assimilation. In plus legal become illegal. In plus regular become irregular. The prefix change to match the place of articulation of the root connected speech, like handbag of pronouns handbag, the NDB and cluster simplifies to MB for each. Why it matters? Because assimilation helps explain pronunciation variation, accent features, and why spelling and pronunciation sometimes differ. For language learners, understanding assimilation improves listening, comprehension, and natural sounding speech. The teaching and study steps. Use minimal pairs to highlight difference. For example, live, and live. Leaf versus Eave. Live. Practice connected speed drills. Say practice slowly, then faster, and notice assimilation. Some morphological examples. In, at, impossible, irregular, adaptation to connect sound change with word formation. Okay, so the conclusion is to summarize, assimilation is a common natural process where sound influence each other, affecting both pronunciation and morphology. Okay, thank you. That's it for the presentation. Goodbye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Al-Hidayah Amiruddin and my student official number is A1M22410 and 3. I will tell you about dissimilation. So, okay, that's this topic. So what exactly is dissimilation? Dissimilation is a process in which one sound becomes less similar to another neighboring sound. It helps makes pronunciation easier and clearer. It's basically the opposite of assimilation, where sounds become more alike. For example, in Old English, the word purple changed into the modern English word purple. Purple. The second R sound changed to make the word easier to say. Okay, and why dissimilation happens. So why does dissimilation happens? Well, human speech naturally tries to simply complex sound patterns. When two similar sounds appear close together, or both have to make very similar movements very quickly, and that's hard to do. Okay, so next is consonant dissimilation. Okay, one common type is consonant dissimilation, where one consonant changes because it's too similar to another. Let's look at some examples in English. Purple came to purple. The second R changed to L. Marble came from Latin marble. Again, the second R become L. In fifth has many speakers say fifths or even fifths because saying fifths is quite difficult. The word library is often spoken as library casual, English dropping one R, and this child that R dropping on governor is often pronounced the governor skipping the middle R. The event surprise is often said as surprise without the face R. These are great example of how our mouths goes to the easiest way to pronounce something. Vowel dissimilation. Okay. Now, dissimilation doesn't not just happen with consonants; it can also affect vowels, though it less common. For example, the word colonel actually came from the French word coronel. Coronel. Over time, have two similar vowel sounds were made less like, giving us the pronunciation kernel. Another example is caterpillar, which was once caterpillar. The vowels changed slightly to make the word flow better in speech. Again, today's dissimilation happens all the time because well spoken English, for instance. February is often said as February. Probably. Governor becomes governor. Okay, the particular is often pronounced particularly. That's enough for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you. That's enough for me. Thank you.